Speaking of clowns, I would remember like a few years ago when people were getting like terrorized with by clowns.
Oh, the random ass clowns in like the forest and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so crazy. Like,
and it just stopped.
That's
I would take clowns over coronavirus.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down. But that shit's like not funny either. Like, it's first off not that scary, but also like not funny. Like, I don't get it.
Well, they stopped because everybody who was dressing up like clowns was getting the shit kicked out of them. It was like a thing where it became like almost scarier to become the clown. It was like almost more daring to be the clown.
The sad truth is, clowns are getting beat up before this too. That's why they became clowns.
Poor clowns. Most of them get a bad rap. I don't have like a real fear of clowns. I just I feel bad for most of them. I think that must be like a really hard job to be a clown. Like
to be a clown?
Yeah, to be like
I don't know. I feel like it'd be pretty easy to be a clown. Well, I think we should go ahead and start the show. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz, and with me, of course, Music Man himself, Devin Hanley.
Hey.
And the beans holding this double-decker together, Jordan Krennic. What up, y'all?
Hey!
What's goody?
So I'm trying to make like a Taco Bell reference to Jordan anytime I can, because, I mean, it's easy.
Well, last week he was our crunchy little cinnamon twist. What is he this week?
He's the beans holding this fucking.
Oh yeah, he's the wet beans slapping the double decker together on the Cravings menu.
Yes, Cravings Krennic, as he's known. So today we're talking about America's favorite items, but first I'd like to give credit to our source for today's episode, fastfoodmenuprices.com. It's an awesome website. It has a bunch of fast food statistics. You can get coupons, reviews. They even have like a section for secret items. So check them out. That's our source for today. But before we like really deep dive in, I'd like to ask you guys, what do you think Taco Bell ranks on the list of America's favorite fast foods?
Oh man, it's got to be
top 5, top 10. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna say top 3.
Ooh, top 3. Okay.
I'm gonna say top 3. Yeah.
Okay. Devin.
I am once again, and I do this a lot, going to discredit bovine America by saying that nowhere in no way in America does a taco place will that ever fall on the top 3. So I'm going to say definitely not top 3, but I will say probably top 10, maybe number 6.
Ooh, okay. I like the specific. What about you, Jordan? So Devin is 6. Jordy, you say top 3. What is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say number 3 because like it's definitely not behind. It's definitely not behind like McDonald's, right?
For sure.
McDonald's.
Can I guess?
You did. You said 6.
Can I guess the specific? Well,
I don't have the specific order. Oh, actually, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna say McDonald's number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wendy's number 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King number 3.
Fucking
A. Maybe it's number 4, actually. Now that I think of it, maybe I'm going to move. Like, I needed to set that out, but maybe I'm going to go with number 4. I'm going to change my answer from number 6 to number 4 because when I'm actually thinking about fast food restaurants and just like the ones that I see the most frequently, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, then Taco Bell.
The reason I'm saying number 3 is because like I think that when you think fast food, you don't think gourmet, right? You don't think like
the freshest ingredients.
Here's what you're not thinking. You're not thinking I'm investing in my health. You're not thinking I'm investing in a quality experience for the most part. You're not like investing in like a meal.
So Taco, what you're saying is essentially Taco Bell is food for people who are begrudgingly not really eating food that's good for them. Is what you're saying. Maybe that's a little bit of an overcomplication.
People ask me about Taco Bell.
But like if you're waiting in the drive-through line at Taco Bell, you're not necessarily saying, "Oh, I'm excited about what I'm about to do to my body."
I would agree because Taco Bell is notorious for giving people the BGs, which we went over last episode.
Yes, and I feel like it's going to be an underlying theme on every single episode.
I
Watch out, you might get the BGs. So, just to clarify, Devin, you're 4, Jordan, you're 3.
Yep.
Okay, well, here it comes. It's number 9.
Oh, what the hell?
I know it's number 9. Yeah, it's number 9. So Taco Bell ranks number 9, with almost 11 billion sold in 2019.
Give me the shit other 8 in front.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
okay, so
if Sonic is before Taco Bell, I quit this show.
Okay, so number 10, Hunt Brothers Pizza.
Never
I don't know
heard
what that
of it.
is.
Do they even?
I don't know what that is.
They got IG?
I don't think so. I don't. Yeah. Number 9, obviously, Big Bell, Taco Bell. 8, Dunkin'. Number 7, Domino's. Domino's is a terrible place. I don't know how Domino's is number 7. Number 6, Pizza Hut. Number 5, Burger King. Number 4, and Devin almost got this one right because he said KFC. Number 3, Starbucks. Number 2, Subway. And, of course, the Golden Arches are number 1, McDonald's.
Wow, Subway's moved to number 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost every list I've checked out, they were number 2.
Some of those don't feel like fast food, though.
Hold up. Like what? Like Pizza Hut?
Yeah, I mean, that's a gourmet sandwich restaurant. I mean,
though it is a gourmet sandwich, it is technically fast food.
All right, well, I guess so. I didn't take the pizza ones into account.
No worries. So yeah, Taco Bell ranks number 9 in America's most popular fast food rankings.
It's great now because like anytime I go to Taco Bell, I can be like, hey, I'm supporting the little guy, you know, down there at the bottom. You know, I'll pick up a pizza from the Brothers Hunt, and then go over to Taco Bell and support local business. It's great.
Local business.
Stick it to big Subway, Big Jared.
Oh, Big Jared. Oh,
Big Jared. I wonder if that's what some of them call them.
Oh, that's definitely.
No, you know what? That's not that bad considering the domino. Because if I had known the pizza ones were in there, because I wasn't thinking about those, that's not that bad. Being number 9 in the entire fucking nation, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're not losing any money being 9th place. So yeah, I'd like to just move on to what America's favorites are. I think those are. I think you guys are going to be really surprised. I looked at the list. I looked at several lists. I reached out to people on our Facebook, our Twitter. I've reached out to friends. Anyone I can to ask them what their favorite items are. And actually, if I could, I would like to get a prediction from both of you.
I mean, I feel like. So I'm going to kind of reveal some things here. I'm not going to say it flat out, but I'm pretty sure that my picks for my favorite items are kind of going to fall in line with the ones that I feel are the most popular. And that's going to be my top 3 for most popular. I'm going to guess the Cheesy Gordita Crunch at number 1, a Chalupa Supreme at number 2, and some sort of quesadilla, a steak. I'm going to say steak quesadilla as number 3.
Okay, so a chalupa at number 2, and then steak quesadilla.
But Cheesy Gordita Crunch, number 1 with a bullet. I think that's the most popular item at Taco Bell.
Okay. Jordan, what about you, man?
My guesses are pretty similar. Should we go to beyond 5, or should we go beyond 3, or is 3 good?
No. I think top 3 is good. Because I'm gonna list about 5 items. So.
Yeah, I think since I'm not real big on burritos though, but I know that like the rest of the world is like much more into burritos.
So different. He's so different.
Different. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say like a burrito probably in at 3. I'm gonna say some sort of burrito, like a long lasting burrito. I mean, a lot of people really like a steak burrito or something like that. So I don't know, but there's
Did you say a long lasting burrito?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I said that, I meant like one of the burritos that's just been there for just
Okay.
If it was me, there'd be a nacho in there, but I.
Nacho King.
Let's get a little bit more specific when it comes to like what kind of quesadilla, because I think there's a big.
Chicken. I'm gonna go chicken quesadilla.
Okay.
When it comes to favorite tacos, this is the American way.
Okay. So with number 5, it's what we called the engineer's taco.
The enchilada.
No.
This was the double decker, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the double decker taco supreme.
The poor man's cheesy gordita crunch. Yeah, we remember.
Absolutely, yes. It was originally a promotional item in 1995. It now boasts a permanent place on the menu since 2006. And I mean, this is what you order when you're having like a hard time to choose, like a hard decision between like something crunchy or something soft. You know what I mean? Because those beans just give it this texture that allows the tortilla chip to still be crunchy, but everything just works so well together because it's not mushy.
Some would say glue.
Yes, it is. It is the glue that is holding these tacos together.
Is it still available? Is that what you said?
No, they don't have it anymore. From my understanding, I
thought you can order it on the app.
But I don't know. But what I do know is they have the that new one that's on the value menu for $1, and it's got the red strips in it, and it's basically the same thing.
What I remember from I think we talked about the double decker taco a little bit last time, but I just remember the one thing that I used to with the double decker taco is sometimes like shards of the tortilla didn't have enough cushion for the shell to break evenly on it, and sometimes it would pierce through and cut the roof of your mouth like Captain Crunch. And that's my main critique, and that's one of my like main memories of the double decker taco is like when I was in high school driving around.
That's one of the hazards.
Driving around with one of my friends and like getting like a piece of chip stuck in my tooth for like weeks, like a floppy wet chip.
Weeks. How long did it take for that chip to break down? Jesus.
It was in there. It was like lodged in there.
Put some fucking floss between your fucking teeth.
Well, big ups to Big Bell for creating this mix of soft and warm tortilla. It's, of course, a tortilla with a soft tortilla layered with beans, and then, of course, a supreme taco.
What's number 4?
Okay, so number 4, it is the terrible shell of the burrito, a 7-layer burrito.
I knew it. Didn't I say I knew it?
Yeah, RIP, because by the time this episode comes out, that'll be discontinued.
A thing of the past.
Well, this vegetarian-friendly item is proof that Taco Bell is looking for ways to not only get healthier, but to reach out to vegetarians. I know last episode we talked about their vegan meat that they're going to be introducing. But this meatless burrito is a huge. It's pretty big, right? Like it's pretty. I think it has like a lot of mush in the center of it. Like there's no other like real texture.
I hate all this anti-7-layer burrito propaganda that happens on this show. Hey, everybody out there in Bell Nation, keep the love coming forward for 7-layer burrito. We know y'all love it. So
hey, people do love it, dude.
Don't be afraid. All right. Let me speak to those people. All right. Don't be afraid of these 7-layer burrito revisionist history. Okay. It is a terrible, terrible burrito. All right. Don't be afraid to stand up. But but yeah, no. So that's number 4. It was really popular, obviously because that's like the only thing that vegetarians eat. Because every person that I asked on Facebook and even on the Facebook and Twitter poll, none of them mentioned the 7-layer burrito.
Well, I mean that your test means nothing. This is America's. This is America's. Like America has spoken. This is number 4. We're in the midst of it. This is like you weren't able to do a large enough test to make that statement. So,
Okay, that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because if it was up to me, them 7-layer burritos, it wouldn't even be in top 10. Okay, I wouldn't even put it on the menu. All right.
And if there's a hill that I'm going to die on, it's the mound of mushy beans and guacamole and whatever 5 other things are in that delicious.
Well, I do want to say Taco Bell has spoken because they've discontinued it. So, so number 3 is the XXL grilled stuffed burrito.
I knew it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jordan, you're right. Number 3 is definitely a burrito of some sort. Another Taco Bell original, and according to the chief marketing officer, blah blah. I didn't have his name for some reason. I didn't get his name. The XXL grilled stuffed burrito is one of the most popular items on the menu. This burrito is distinctively different from other burritos because its tortilla is first grilled using the grill press. And I mean, that's pretty revolutionary because they end up using that towards the grilled cheese burrito, which is a new classic.
And the loaded grillers.
Oh, and the loaded grillers. Yeah, I do think that
the mini chicken quesadillas.
RIP, right? Those are gone.
This is a great example, and I want to go here right now. I think this is a great example of what Taco Bell does really well and what kind of separates them from other fast food restaurants. They do simple things like put a fucking burrito on a grill, and then it becomes this whole new revolution. I mean, we talk about this like this is some huge thing that changed the way that people look at burritos, but they put the fucking things in a panini machine.
Yeah, and then all they do is press it.
Yeah.
No, you're so right.
Yeah,
Devin, you're so fucking right, dude. No joke, dude. It's like they fucking reinvented the wheel, and all they did was fucking give it a different color. It's like this is one of the most important things about Taco Bell as to why I think people in general they understand that the entire menu is comprised of about 12 ingredients, literally 10 to 12 ingredients, right? And it's like I think that the fact that they keep coming up with stuff and and they keep us excited, but the flavor somehow is just a little different.
It's a little itsy bitsy little different,
right? But never changes. And I think coming back.
I think Taco Bell for the past 15 years has really just been what can we release that is just going to blow stoners' minds? What is the next item that we can market that's just going to make most of the people like myself and most of the Taco Bell demographic go whoa, man, that is.
So we should just move on, right?
Sure. I will say I knew it was going to be beef though. I knew it was going to be beef. I'm a little less favorable on red meat, but the rest of the world is, and I knew it was going to be a beef thing because I said that earlier. So I will say that. But all right, let's go to number 2.
Wait,
right?
The man who is going to feed his family on 10 beefy burritos? Is it beefy Fritos burritos? What happened between last week and this week, man?
No, I mean, I still eat it, but I eat it less often than I eat chicken and some of the other stuff.
I feel that.
Pork. I'll eat chicken and pork more than I'll eat beef.
Well, so I would say that both of you, no, Jordan, you had quesadilla at 4. Devin, you had quesadilla at 2, and you would be right.
No, I had quesadilla at 3.
Oh, you had quesadilla. Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well,
at 3.
then I'm right because I guessed quesadilla at number 2.
Well, fuck me then, I guess.
You're the fucking list. What do you mean?
Well, this item was introduced in 2002.
I got all of them right.
Well, so this item was introduced in 2002. It was also supposed to be a promotional item, and I think what we'll see as we go more into Taco Bell, a lot of this shit was just tested and then everyone loved it, so they were like, all right, everyone should have it. That was pretty much what happened with the quesadilla in 2002, because they had an overwhelming demand for this. So Taco Bell just put it on the regular item, on the regular menu. Oh, Jesus. So Taco Bell's quesadilla is a simple Mexican, quote unquote, Mexican meal that is consistent of just a flour tortilla and their 3-cheese blend, which is pretty crazy. And it's really fucking good, even though it doesn't have any of the normal like good parts like the beef, the lettuce. You know what I mean?
I always loved the quesadilla at Taco Bell. I always loved the quesadilla at Taco Bell. I just like the packaging, the thing that it comes in. It comes in with this cool little like paper sleeve with this like
little see-through sleeve,
little viewing window in the front, so you can just look at it. You can look at it through the glass, you can look through it like it's like a Honus Wagner card, and just like get excited
on your way home, fantasizing about it.
Yeah. Oh man, and
like a vintage Woody doll.
Yeah.
Like a vintage Buzz Lightyear action figure. Like,
oh man,
yeah.
As soon
no,
as
it's in it like, well, it's like usually hot, right? So it's like steaming and foggy,
yeah.
So you get it makes you warm inside,
I
right? You feel it.
I don't know how much you guys kind of like peer in, or how much of people in Bell Nation, when you go to Taco Bell, when you like peer behind the scenes, behind the counter, there's actually like a special tool that they use to cut the quesadilla. It's like a knife, but it looks like a saw. It's like sort of like a saw, like a half circle quesadilla cutter. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So I'm actually really surprised that it's number 2 because of how basic and how simple it is.
Yeah.
But then you think about the people that love Taco Bell, and it just goes back to what you're saying, Devin. You know what I mean? The stoners that are looking, or what you also said, Jordan, looking for something cheap, something get the job done.
It's something simple.
Yeah.
It's the same. We're just looking for that taco BZ flavor.
And I think I think if you're not a part of Bell Nation like we are, if you're kind of just a casual, Taco Bell person, then that's an easy, safe go-to. Oh, I know what a quesadilla is. There's nothing like complicated or fussy about a quesadilla.
Yeah, so they can't fuck up a quesadilla.
I just feel like that's for just the very casual Taco Bell head.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. What were you saying, Jordan?
It's a quesadilla. I mean, everybody's had one, and you could fucking probably drive home and make one yourself in about 30 seconds. But you're at Taco Bell, so you're like, I need something safe. And there's quite a few people that are afraid to take risks. People can't even pick their food on the menu, so then they go with the safe call, and so I guess that makes sense. I would have never put it that high. I would have put it at 3 at the highest, at the most. But I had it at 4, but so 2 is a little bit surprising.
Yeah, no, it is. But the good thing is, and I think one of the variations that Taco Bell has done really well is they'll add chicken or they'll add steak to it, and that just elevates it, man. That just makes it so much better.
No, it does.
Yeah, it's so I totally understand exactly why they're so popular. So coming in at number 1. You guys are totally right. It is the cheesy gordita. I was going to say bunch, but cheesy gordita crunch. And that's just, not only is it number 1 in America, but every person I asked on Facebook and on Instagram, all of them said cheesy gordita crunch. And it makes sense because it's absolutely amazing. It's the
Mona Lisa. It's the Mona Lisa of Taco Bell. It really, it's like them at the top of their game. You know what I mean? It is their White Album, is the cheesy gordita crunch. It's like the high point of the Taco Bell innovation, and it's why it's never left the menu.
Yeah. No, so it's another Taco Bell original. This extremely cheesy delicacy is made up of a warm, soft tortilla wrapped in a crunchy taco shell, which is filled with seasoned beef, fresh lettuce, spicy ranch sauce, and loaded with zesty cheese. And that sounds banging. I feel like I want one right now. And if it's not cheesy enough for you, they add like the 3 cheese, the 3 tree. I can't say cheese. I keep saying crease.
3 cheese blend.
There you go. 3 cheese blend between
Three keys, Glenn.
the 3 cheese blend in between the tortilla and the taco. So I think it's kind of fitting that number 5 has the beans because beans are inferior to cheese, right?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, definitely on the Taco Bell menu. That's for sure.
Though bean and cheese together, like a bean and cheese taco, always classic. I love bean and cheese tacos.
Yeah,
Taco Bell does
bean and
those
cheese.
well too.
Yeah, I mean, of course they do. But yeah, the cheesy gordita crunch. I had it recently, like for the very first time this year. My staple used to be the Crunchwrap Supreme because that is absolutely amazing. It's a complete banger, and of course the Chalupa when we used to get the Chalupa boxes, those are banging. But man, I had the cheesy gordita crunch for the first time, and it was like Mona Lisa. It was like heaven. I was touched by Big Bell at that time.
Uh-oh.
Glenn Bell reached down and touched me from the heavens. So it was awesome. It was great. And the good thing, like I said last time, and I think more people should do this, is add that Doritos Loco shell rather than the regular shell, even though the regular shell does good.
Those are for Jordan's people waiting in line who are saying to themselves, "Oh, this isn't going to be good for my body." But why not? Let's make it Locos. So I'll tell you this. I can't think of an item that I've had more at Taco Bell than the cheesy gordita crunch. And by comparison, all other gorditas throughout Mexican cuisine lack in comparison.
First off, how dare you?
I'm sorry. I've never had a gordita that's as good as the gorditas that they have at Taco Bell.
It's literally one of the boldest fucking statements in food.
We're going there. We're going there.
All of Mexican cuisine, I've never had a better.
I'm just saying that there's we might edit this out, but I'm just saying that there's
definitely staying.
Yeah, because that is a bold statement.
Cheesy Gordita Bunch might get their first angry letter or email. Who knows? But I'm sticking to that. I really think that it's just like the innovation of like wrapping a gordita around a taco shell, like.
Again, another simple thing that they fucking turned to 11. You know what I mean? That's just absolutely amazing because it's coming from Taco Bell.
I mean the level of innovation. I mean, we're talking the Steve Jobs.
Elon Musk. All right. Okay. The Walt Disney of Mexican cuisine. That's Glenn Bell.
Kanye West of food.
The Kanye West of food.
Oh no.
Glenn Bell. Oh no.
All right. I'm sure there will be many Kanye references to come, but
maybe.
Let's dial it. Yeah, let's move on.
So yeah, those are America's favorite item menus. I just want to go ahead and run down them just one last time. So we have the poor man's cheesy gordita crunch, the double deckers taco supreme. At number 4, the 7-layer burrito, RIP, Rotten Hell. Number 3, the XXL grilled stuffed burrito. Number 2, a quesadilla. And then number 1, of course, the cheesy gordita crunch.
How is that you told the 7-layer burrito to rest in peace and then go to hell?
Well, that's for you guys because everybody likes it except for a select brave few. So what I'd like to do now is just go over our favorites. I think Devin, you've mentioned a couple times what your favorites are, so I think we should just start with you, man.
All right. Well, kind of keeping in line with what I said, actually, my 2 favorites are the same as number 1 and number 2 on my list, which are, of course, the cheesy gordita crunch coming in at number 1. Just landmark, like favorite item of all time, favorite fast food item of all time. I know there was
favorite fast food item of all time.
Favorite fast food item of all time, and I know I know out there in Bell Nation, for everybody, there was that one item, you know, that just kind of brought you into the fold and made you a believer, a Bell-liever. But
Like,
that was the cheesy gordita crunch for me. The next one is the Chalupa Supreme, the beef Chalupa Supreme. Just the deep fried chalupa shell, as always. I've always loved that, the crunch, and I also one of those items that I would like get all the time. And then number three is the beef Crunchwrap Supreme. That was one of the items that, if it's made very, very well and consistently with the right amount of nacho cheese in the middle, it's a home run. It's just innovative. It's like a meat frisbee.
Yeah.
And it's delicious. And
yeah, the Crunchwrap Supreme.
one of the things I've been really excited about, actually, and just another shout out to our fans and Bell Nation for just giving us some great content and awesome information about Taco Bell. From what I've seen, the Crunchwrap Supreme looks like it's the most popular item to make at home. That when it comes to kind of making something, a Taco Bell clone recipe at home, a lot of people really go for the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of recipes out there, and it looks fairly easy. It's all over YouTube. So yeah, Crunchwrap Supreme, it's an amazing item. So go figure.
I figured it would be the crunchy taco, but maybe I'm not very smart.
Well, my favorite items, it's just like Devin. Number one for me is the cheesy gordita crunch. You can get the perfect bite. You know what I mean? You eat from end to end, and then you get that one like last middle bite with everything in it. It's decadent. It's
Decadent.
it's decadent. And it's amazing. I don't know about you guys, but when you get Stony Bologna, and you're eating some, Taco Bell, that last bite, you get the little dust of the cheesy gordita crunch on your hands. It's just amazing. It sings to me. And then my second item, the grilled cheese burrito. I feel like I'm the only one who likes this thing, because on every Facebook group I'm in every meme we make on our Facebook, everyone always shits on the grilled cheese burrito, but it's amazing. So let me just read some shit about this classic banger. Okay, well, this new one. This Indulgent Burrito draws inspiration from the classic grilled cheese sandwich. And me and Jordy, we are sandwich people. So this was right up our alley. It features fan favorite fillings like the seasoned beef, seasoned rice, 3 cheese blend, crunchy red strips, chipotle sauce, and reduced fat sour cream, all wrapped up in a warm tortilla. And then, of course, they throw some cheese, the 3 cheese blend up on top, hit that bad boy with the press, and it is absolutely amazing. And then, of course,
I was just gonna say, like, I'm impressed. Like, I think the fact that such a new item has made it to your top 3 list, I think that Bell Nation should take that into account. Like I like that you went with some new blood in the Taco Bell game, like the cheesy gordita crunch, which you just had, and the grilled cheese burrito, both fairly new items to you.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, and then my last one, Devin, it was also your last one. The Crunchwrap Supreme. Like I said before, it's what I used to get before I would get a cheesy gordita crunch. It's another one of those, you get to the back of the Crunchwrap Supreme, and like all the cheese and all the meat's back there because you've basically eaten lettuce all the way up to it. And then those last couple bites are fucking amazing.
And just for our listeners out there, remember from last week that Nick loves the cheese bath. Loves the nacho cheese.
Hey,
no, sour cream. It was the sour cream.
No. It was cheese. And in the immortal words of Jordan Krennic, I would drink that shit if I could.
I would drink that shit if I could.
So, Jordy, what's your top 3 or top 2?
All right. Can I preface my top 3 with a little something here?
Please.
Yes.
Okay. So just so everybody knows, out in Bell Nation, I'm a different kind of guy. Okay.
He's not relatable.
There are moments where that's definitely true. And Nick knows. And I took a DNA test recently, and I'm a super taster, okay? And I have a high sensitivity to bitterness. low sensitivity to sweets, and my savory flavor is intense. My favorite food in the world, forgive me, it's Creole Cajun food. All right, so little info about like why I'm like this. Okay,
I'm still unpacking these DNA tests where they give you a map of your taste buds. I thought you were gonna say that this DNA test was like, okay, German, African, okay, yeah, Crunchwrap Supreme. That's the Crunchwrap Supreme combination.
Yeah. So my taste buds are a little bit different. Like most people like coffee and stuff. Dude, I hate coffee. I don't like beer. So it's that bitterness, right?
Oh, so you're not cool.
Whatever. So let's start here. Number one, you guys know. Well, let me just say this. I'm gonna, since I can't pick one nacho thing, I'm just gonna say honorable mention to my nachos. Okay, honorable mention to my nachos. So that's a close fourth. All right. Number three, I'm gonna go. Number three, I'm gonna go Mexican pizza, baby.
Mexican pizza number three.
Man. Love the Mexican pizza, bro. Can't get enough. So simple, so crunchy. It's perfect. It is perfect. I love the Mexican pizza. And so
it's a giant chip with meat on it, and it's a pizza, and they call it a pizza, but it's not a pizza.
Perfect.
So is it a sandwich then?
That's a great question. You know what? I think we got two sides, and we have our contents there. There's a real debate for that. Matter of fact, the pizza is a sandwich, like we've just discovered.
Yes, like we've confirmed.
It's not, but we're going to talk about this on a later episode, I think, because Bell Nation is probably very
Mexican
confused.
Pizza number three, okay? Mexican pizza number three. Number two, this one's gonna hit you guys like nobody's fucking business. The Verde salsa, baby. Yes,
just by itself.
So, it is.
Do they even sell that anymore?
No. It's so upsetting. I actually, they stopped selling it a couple years ago, and I pretty much referenced it every single time somebody asked me, well, is there anything else I can get for you? I'm like, you got that Verde salsa? And they say no.
Jordan is such a Taco Bell enthusiast that one of his favorite items is literally a sauce.
A sauce.
It's a sauce.
You different.
Bro, do they charge you for that when you order
bro?
that?
Bro, hell no. Why do you think I ordered
Then you don't order it. You don't order condiments.
Bro, the Verde salsa is a gem on the menu, and they got rid of it, and I am personally devastated. I mean, honestly, I had it with almost everything I ate it with while I had it, and I freaking loved it, dude.
I went to Chick-fil-A. I put some green salsa on there, some Verde.
I could just see Jordan like rolling up to a Taco Bell drive-thru and then being like, "Hey, give me 40 packets of Verde," and then being like, "They're sold out. We don't make those anymore." And Jordan being like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, Verde salsa is A1 because as you guys already know, I'm not big on the spice. You know, I'm a little bit of a bitch when it comes to eating spicy food. And so the Verde salsa was always perfect because I could get a little bit of extra flavor in there without having to burn my fucking tongue, you know? So Verde salsa coming in a strong second. Okay?
I respect that. That's a bold move. I mean, I respect that. Like moving a sauce in as a number two item, like respect. That's we do things different on this show.
It's almost not an item. It's almost a condiment.
Jordan's number one item, napkins.
No, and coming in at a strong one, I love the rolled chicken tacos. They're definitely my favorite thing at Taco Bell. They really are. I love it so much. The flavor's great. The balance in the tortilla between like the contents and like the tortilla is really good. And you know it comes with that incredible decadent queso, right? Or if you prefer, you can get guacamole, which is awesome, right? So if you get 2 packs, you get 1 of each. I mean, you got options. You change up your flavor. You cleanse that palate like we talk about. I mean, they're crispy. They're light. You can have a bunch, and they taste really good. And they're fried, right? So it's a huge win. I love the rolled chicken tacos, the Mexican pizza, and of course, the Verde salsa, and then nachos come in an honorable mention.
Okay, so our last topic, we're just going to go over the top 5 flops at Taco Bell.
These are the most hated tacos in the red, white, and blue.
Do you guys have any guesses on what you think is going to make top 5? I know some of y'all hate the 7-layer burrito.
I mean, there's so many things. Like there's literally like there's like 30 for Taco Bell's been around since I don't know. There's like 60 years
Since the
worth
50s.
of 50. So there's 70 year or 60 years, 60 something years worth of failed items. So
yeah. No, and I do want to say, I want to preface this and say that seafood salad was in the top 10. But we are just going to go over the top 5. And at number 5, we have the waffle taco.
Yeah, because I would have said, like, I'm shocked. The fact that the seafood salad isn't on the top 5 just makes me like kind of cringe to think about like what other catastrophes could be, because that sounds about as worse as it could get. Like seafood Taco Bell,
right?
I don't know what you could do that's more offensive than that.
Yes, there's a special layer in hell where you're eating a seafood salad.
I love that hell has layers now, like a burrito.
7 layers, actually.
I know one I've always been really interested in is the Bell Beefer. So the Bell Beefer was like in the 80s, it was Taco Bell's seasoned beef patty hamburger. It was Taco Bell's hamburger.
Yeah, it was described as like a sloppy Joe, a Taco Bell sloppy Joe.
Yeah. So
yeah, but
okay.
They have a place called Taco John's. They're not verified on Instagram, so that's just. Then they're also like 56 on the ranking, but they also have like a sloppy Joe taco, and it's amazing. But so number 5, we have the waffle taco from Taco Bell. In an effort to jazz up. Yeah, okay, you guys remember this? So in an effort to jazz up the fast food restaurant's breakfast menu, they decided to make a waffle taco. And all they did was fold, and this is going to be a trend. You're going to see this. They just folded a piece, a waffle into a taco, filled it with sausage, scrambled eggs, and they gave you like a packet of syrup on the side. And you're like supposed to like drizzle it over. So it was really popular in the test kitchen it was in. I believe it was in Orange County, but it was a humongous flop, like around the country.
No.
And I remember getting it, and that shit sucked. The eggs were always cold.
For some reason, I imagine the Taco Bell like test kitchen just looking like really like dirty and nasty, like the inside of a porta potty.
I imagine the test kitchen is just like a bunch of stoners. You know what I mean? Like making taco shaped shit.
The inside of a porta potty, bro. That visual, bro, is too good.
And just bro, I was up all night last night. How about this? We use a waffle as a tortilla. Like, come on. How much are these people getting paid?
So have you guys had the taco, the waffle taco?
I have not, and the reason is because I've like, I'm not gonna lie, I think the number one thing that now that I'm thinking about like these items as far as like guesses, breakfast for sure. Like there's no way that these are the best items. They got to be the most like rejected items. So the fact that we're introducing here on breakfast, I think we're going to continue to see that. But I mean, I mean like this, I haven't tried it, but it was also like I didn't think it was a good idea. I like that. I'm like, I don't know, like
it didn't look good on the advertising.
I'll agree with.
They got involved in now they're competing with IHOP, right? Like this is a different ball game,
You're in the pancake game now.
Yeah, I'll agree with Jordan on that, like 100%. I haven't had that. I've had some Taco Bell breakfast items, but like not my favorite.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I just very like, for me, it's like Taco Bell is one of those places that I never get a craving for. I don't like wake up in the morning and roll out of bed and be like, what's gonna like be a great way to start my day? Taco Bell.
Well, you're not gonna fit well with Jordan because he has leftover spicy tostadas waiting for you.
Gross.
So
Leftover tostadas, delicious.
So our next item at number 4 is the spicy chicken Crunchwrap Supreme. So this Crunchwrap only
I'm
lasted
surprised.
from 2006 to 2009. So it wasn't like an outright flop, but it's clear that it wasn't that good. You know, it only lasted 3 years.
Not a tenure like our other items. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even the other Crunchwrap Supreme, it's doing well. So whenever they nixed it in 2009, there was fans of this item protested. They formed a Facebook group. They campaigned. They called Big Bell. Big Bell didn't budge, all because there was only 26 people pushing for the spicy chicken Crunchwrap to come back.
That is hilarious. A fringe movement.
And the last time they posted in this Facebook group was in 2015, and of course we haven't seen the spicy chicken Crunchwrap Supreme since. So at number 3 we have the Blt Soft Taco. In 1995, as part of its like sizzling bacon menu, because there was like a big craze apparently in the 90s for bacon, Taco Bell released a soft taco. It was
a BLT. You said it was bacon, lettuce, and tomato burrito, essentially.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was just BLT soft taco. They added some other like bacon items on the menu as well, like the bacon cheeseburger burrito and the chicken club burrito, but all of them flopped. You know, that's why we don't have them today, or I've never heard of them. I've also never had a BLT soft taco. Sounds pretty plain.
That sounds. I was going to say the same thing. That just sounds like Taco Bell playing it safe, and that's not what they're good at. Like, they're not good at their safe menu items. You got to like.
Hold up. They are good at playing it safe. They recycle the same 12 items, so they're pretty good at playing it safe.
Yeah, but
they're
I mean,
actually,
like,
and as you'll see, they're pretty bad at like trying to do other shit.
But like, if I'm gonna get it, there's so many other places that you can get a BLT. A BLT is such a simple thing, and you can get it in so many other ways, and that I just feel like Taco Bell, like that. If I was at Taco Bell today, I would never order a BLT from there because it's too simple.
I mean, I think this is a danger zone for some people as well, because I mean, you got a lot of people that, I mean, that bacon's gonna get stuck in their teeth for weeks. Weeks. You know, Devin knows what I'm talking about. You know, when you show up to the dentist and they're like, "Is that Taco Bell bacon?"
Yeah, this is a BLT soft taco.
Just
Devin, those haven't come out since 1995.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just so everybody in Bell Nation knows, everybody on this show was a child when this came out. So
I mean, you were like 18. So is that are you technically a child?
I mean, I was I was on my way. I was a burgeoning adult in 1995. We're all too young to really remember like the experience with this taco, but we're objectively, like, just the idea of a BLT taco to me, pass.
No, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, it sounds dull.
Yeah. So at number 2, we have something that actually it doesn't sound dull at all. It's actually the complete opposite. It is the naked egg taco. For whatever reason, the Taco Bell executives cannot seem to introduce a good item, or they just don't learn their lessons. All they do is they take random shit, make it into a taco shell, and then they throw some eggs, some some eggs, some sausage, some cheese, some bacon, you know what I mean? And then they just introduce it as an item. But this item actually came out in 2017. It was supposed to be like their low carb option, and it only lasted till 2018.
Well, that's the item. That's the item that uses the egg as the shell, right?
Yes, it is. It looks like a rubber egg. If you look at any of the pictures, it looks like a rubber egg that was molded into a taco shell. It looks gross.
You got to give it up for the Taco Bell development team. The day after they suggested wrapping the tacos in a waffle, they came back to work and they said, "Hey, you know what? What if we use an egg?"
Yeah, and I didn't have this. Honestly, low carb stuff, it just wasn't my thing in 2017, 2018,
Did any human being on Earth have this? Please, Bell Nation, we want to hear from you if you've eaten this fucking thing before, because I don't know anybody who has.
Let us know. Yeah, I would love to hear some more feedback on this, because it just, once again, when you're deciding like what you're gonna eat when you go to Taco Bell, you're taking.
It should never be their breakfast.
It should never be their breakfast, and you're taking a gamble sometimes. Okay, it is what it is, and we're knowingly doing so. But yeah. I mean, the odds are not in your favor.
So at number 1, we have the French toast chalupa. So maybe they thought it.
What?
I know.
That's a real item?
Oh yes. Man!
Well, it was. It was.
Okay. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. When did this come out?
In 2018. So the thing is I think that they thought they could get away with it by calling it a chalupa instead of a taco. Like it'd be better received. Clearly, it wasn't, because in April because it was ultimately like nixed in 2018 because it only did really well in Dayton, Ohio.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it goes really well with the meth.
Yes, yeah, Dayton, Ohio, city by the sea. Get yourself some French toast chalupas. So what it is it is a French toast taco shell stuffed with scrambled eggs, bacon or sausage, and of course, they got a little syrup on the side, so you can do a little drizzle or you can dip it. I don't know. It looks gross as well. And I didn't have it because I think it only came out in Dayton.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I will say this. When it comes to breakfast items, French toast is top of the line for me. I love French toast. I would have tried this. I just didn't know it existed.
I just like how the standard now is like, if they say no to it in Dayton, Ohio, it's not happening. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's probably
if it's not going to make it there, it's not going to make it anywhere.
Honestly, that's probably where the test lab is.
Yeah. The test lab is Dayton, Ohio.
But thank you guys so much for listening to the show. That is going to be our show for today. Follow us on social media at Cheesy Gordita Bunch on Facebook and on Instagram. Find us on Twitter. It is Cheesy Gordita Bunch without any of the vowels. And we're going to be putting out some more episodes in a couple weeks, so be on the lookout. And that's it for me. Jordan, you have anything?
Yeah, follow me, guys, on Instagram, your boy 112, YABOI 112. Also, one of the other things I'm very excited about, one of my best friends and I, named Troy Brooks, we started a vodka together, and it's called Greatness Vodka. Look us up on Instagram. Go to drinkgreatness.com. Check out our website. And we're expanding right now. We are very involved in the Kansas area, but expanding and growing, so we're super excited. But this episode has been fantastic, and we got a lot of really great stuff moving forward. Definitely stay plugged in our pages. And Bell Nation, we want to hear from you. Please, comment, like, share, and we want to hear your voice. Talk back to us.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if you agree with the top 5. Let us know what you thought the most popular item was going to be, or what you think the worst item is. Devin, do you have anything?
No, just go to our Instagram page, Cheesy Gordita Bunch. Follow our work, and keep it real out there, Bell Nation.
Cool.
Yeah. If we can, last thing I want to say is if we can get more than 26 people, let's get this Verde salsa back, baby. Let's bring it back, baby. Woo! I know we can do it.
We can feed America.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hi, Mark. Hi, Jane. We'll talk to you guys later.